And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the ceremony.
Good morning. Please be seated. Welcome to Sonoma State University. My name is Lisa Vollendorf, and I am the provost of this incredible institution, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to what you all came here for, Commencement 2018. It's a beautiful day in Sonoma County. We have a lot of people out there on the lawn, and I'm really excited to get this show on the road. Graduation is truly our favorite time of year here at Sonoma State, and we are thrilled to celebrate this day with all of you. We are so proud at Sonoma State to see the class of 2018 in their incredible regalia. It's a big day for everybody present, and it's a big day for all of the people who have supported you graduates along the way who couldn't be here with us today. As you see when you look around at everyone here, it does take an entire village. So please hold in your hearts today throughout the ceremony everybody who's here with you and everyone who you think of who helped you get here today. So I have a few questions before we start. Students, I'm just wondering, are you ready to graduate? Good. You came to the right place. Faculty and staff, are you ready for these students to graduate? Now for the most important question. Parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, children, cousins, neighbors, friends, are you ready for these students to graduate? All right then. We rarely achieve this on a university campus, but this is what we call consensus, so we can move along. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the Dean of the School of Social Sciences, John Wingert.
I have to use my own script because I have bad eyesight, so bear with me. So, as you were told, I am the Dean of School of Social Sciences, John Wingert. I first want to thank the Copeland Creek Brass Quintet, conducted by Dr. Brian Wilson, who played during the processional and will continue playing for us later in the program. I would like to thank our banner carriers, Dr. Margie Purser and Zach Fairber, as well as Dr. Laura Watt, Chair of the Academic Senate, who led today's procession. We are pleased to have in our platform party today several distinguished guests, including President Dr. Judy Sakaki, Provost Lisa Vollendorf, Interim President for Advancement and Chief of Staff Patty Hiramoto, Vice President for Administration and Finance Joyce Lopes, Vice President for Student Affairs, Greg Sawyer. Executive Director of the Green Music Center, Jacob Yarrow. And my fellow Dean, Carlos Ayala from the School of Education. Speaking of deans, until today, I'm sure many of you couldn't have identified your dean in the lineup if your life depended on it. On the other hand, I am sure you will recognize, funny hats notwithstanding, many among the next group of people I would like to recognize, the faculty. Finally, I would like to recognize the very important people not on stage, the staff. Today, just as they have done throughout your careers as students, they are working hard behind the scenes to make sure all goes well and all goes smoothly. Just as today's ceremony would not happen without their hard work and commitment, you would not be here today without them. But ultimately, this day is about you. This is a very important day in your lives. Given that, I would really like to encourage you for at least some time today to be in the moment. Put aside your cell phones, your thoughts about plans for after the ceremony, and other distractions, and really focus on the here and now. Graduation is a very important rite of passage in your lives. That's R-I-T-E, not R-I-G-H-T. When you walk out of this building today, you will have gained a new status, a very important status, that of college graduate. For many of you, you are the first in your family to achieve this status. Can I see a show of hands? Very good. Earning a college degree is something for which you have all worked very hard and sacrificed a great deal, so appreciate the moment. And I am sure for most of you, the people in the audience today have also sacrificed a great deal to help you achieve this status. As my daughter once told me, getting a college degree is a team sport. While you may have been the star of the team, you are surrounded by a host of others supporting you financially, emotionally, and in many other ways. The most important of these are not the folks I've already mentioned, but the people filling the seats around us, sitting on the lawn, and many others who couldn't be here for one reason or another. Thank you. As graduates of the School of Social Sciences, you are ready to take your place in your communities, your country, and the world. I think I can speak for all of us who have had a role in your education. I hope we have prepared you not only to make a living, but to lead a fulfilling life. Not just to enter the workforce, but to be a force for good in the world. Next, I would like to recognize some important accomplishments. First, I would like to recognize the very special accomplishment of one of our faculty, Dr. Sam Cohen. Dr. Cohen is a professor in our Department of History, and he is the recipient of this year's Excellence in Teaching Award, or last year's actually, or this, when was the other year's? He was a recipient of the Excellence in Teaching Award. The Excellence in Teaching Award is considered by many to be the most prestigious award given to the faculty. It attests to Dr. Cohen's outstanding accomplishments as a teacher and mentor, and is as recognized by his students and colleagues. Congratulations, Dr. Cohen. Now, I would like to take the opportunity to recognize some of the academic accomplishments of our students. The honor of summa cum laude with highest praise is awarded to those students who maintained a grade point average of 3.9 or above. Would you please stand and remain standing? The honor of magna cum laude with high praise, please remain standing, please, with high praise is bestowed on those students who maintained a grade point average of 3.75 to 3.89. Would you please stand and remain standing? The honor of cum laude with praise is granted to those students who maintain a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74. Would you also stand and please remain standing? And finally, I would like to recognize those students graduating with distinction. These are students who have been judged by the faculty to have made outstanding contributions to their departments. So please stand if you are not already doing so. Great job, and for all your hard work. You may be seated now. A note to those who did not stand and their families, don't be discouraged. Like you, I too would have remained comfortably seated throughout this part of the ceremony. I was something of a late bloomer, but regardless of what you have accomplished up to this point, all of you remember hard work, perseverance, and a kind word sincerely spoken will always be rewarded. Thank you. Our next speaker is President Sakaki.
Thank you. Congratulations to the Sonoma State Class of 2018. You are already making history. You are members of the largest graduating class in Sonoma State history. There are 2,706 Seawolves graduating this weekend. Now, there are likely many reasons for this record number of graduates. We put student success as our highest priority all across this campus, with the support of the CSU Graduation Initiative 2025. But the primary reason why we have the most graduates this year is you. Your hard work, your tenacity, your commitment to completing your degree made the difference. So who are the graduates of 2018 here today? Well, the majority of you are Californians, most from Northern California. But there are also graduates from 18 other states, including Hawaii, New York, Texas, Alaska, Florida, and Kansas, among others. And we also have graduates from many other countries, including South Africa, Indonesia, China, Japan, England, Spain, and Sri Lanka. You are as diverse in your backgrounds and experiences as you are in the degrees you've worked so hard to obtain in social sciences. Many of you, as we've learned, are the first in your families to earn a college or graduate degree. Most of you have worked either on or off campus to help finance your education. You are each unique individuals who mapped your own journey and held on to your dreams. You are passionate. You want to fight for social justice and make the world and our communities better, more fair, more inclusive, more collaborative, more open-minded. I can say this because I've met and gotten to know many of you. We've walked and talked, shared meals, took selfies, and I've seen you serving our campus and community. I've seen you raising money and supporting so many great causes. Because of you, we are a more varied and caring community of people and ideas. We understand and appreciate how interconnected and interdependent we really are. As you were learning, you also taught us. We are a better university community because you were here. In the midst of all the excitement that surrounds this milestone in your life, I want you to take a moment to reflect on all that you have accomplished and how much you have grown and changed since the first day that you'd set foot at Sonoma State. Some of you came to Sonoma State as freshmen. Others as transfer students or graduate students. No matter what path you took or how long it took you, take a moment to appreciate how far you have come and how much you have accomplished. The second thing I encourage you to do during this time of celebration is to remember to thank all those who helped you. Whatever we do in life, whatever we accomplish, we do not do it alone. Some have cleared paths and made sacrifices or given you a shoulder to lean on so that you could be here sitting in these seats today. It may have been a family member, a partner, a friend, a faculty member, advisor, or a supervisor who supported you. As you celebrate your graduation and move forward, remember to express your heartfelt gratitude to those who have helped you to get to this moment. Now, to those loved ones here today, I want to say that this is a celebration of you as well. We celebrate the years of encouragement and support that you have given to these graduates. The success of our students is due in part to your commitment to their dreams. In fact, I would like to take a moment now and invite our graduates to stand. And graduates, I want you to look up and look out and look behind you and acknowledge all the special people who helped you on your journey. So please rise and try and lock eyes. See if you can find that person. Thank you. Please be seated. School of Sciences graduates, you persevered during an especially challenging year for our campus and community. I'm reminded of the words of one of our country's great writers, Maya Angelou. She said, and I quote, "I believe that a diamond is the result of extreme pressure and time." You are all diamonds, true gems who withstood both pressure and time. You have what some call grit. Some of you might be familiar with this attribute. A psychologist named Angela Duckworth wrote a book about it not that long ago entitled Grit. In her book, Duckworth argues that the best predictor of success is not an Ivy League education or a high IQ score, but rather a combination of passion and perseverance. Grit is stamina. Grit is sticking with your future day in and day out, not just for a week, not just for a month, but for years, and working extremely hard to make your future a reality. Grit is sometimes called by other names. Resilience is one of them. The Harvard Business Review published an article that described what researchers had discovered when they looked into the question of genuine resilience. The key to resilience, they found, is trying really hard, then stopping, recovering, and then trying again. The great basketball player Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was talking about something like grit when he said these words, quote, "I think that the good and the great are only separated by the willingness to sacrifice," end quote. The willingness to sacrifice, the drive to fight for your dreams, the combination of passion and perseverance that sees you through tough times, that resilience, that grit is something that you have mastered here at Sonoma State. So when you leave our campus, don't forget to take your grit with you along with your diploma, along with your ability to succeed despite any challenges, and along with all the good wishes of the entire Sonoma State community. I've often said that the beauty of our campus lies not just in our trees and beautiful grounds, but also in the principles each member of our community embodies each day as Seawolves. Giving back to our community, taking responsibility for our community, and equally important, turning to one another in times of need and drawing strength from our community. Graduates, my hope for you is that you live true to yourselves as Seawolves, that you make space for true resilience and recovery whenever you face life's challenges, and most of all, that you remember the lessons of grit, that you take your passion, your compassion, your strength, your courage and perseverance with you. Make your life a worthy life, a caring life, a giving life, a promising life. Continue to make a difference no matter what you do or where you go. And know that our pride and our joy in you and your success will never, ever cease. We're so proud of you and all that you have accomplished. We're so happy for you and your families. We cannot wait to see what you do next. Congratulations to the School of Social Sciences, class of 2018.
I would now like to invite Dr. Alexis Boutin, Chair of the Department of Anthropology and Human Development, to come to the podium to introduce our student speaker.
Good morning. Buenos dias. 3 years ago, Maria Nolasco Ramirez came into my office seeking advising about changing her major to anthropology. Great idea. I have a lot of advising appointments, dozens every semester, but I remember this one really clearly because we had a good long chat and I felt like I got to know Maria pretty well. She told me about how she'd taken college classes while a student at Roseland University Prep, that she was attending SSU on a scholarship, and about her ideas and goals for the future. I remember being really excited that Maria was joining our major and that I talked her into taking a course with me the following semester. So I was a little surprised when that semester arrived and Maria didn't say much in class. In fact, she hardly talked at all. I had to go to her personally and really encourage her to participate in class discussions. She did start speaking up a little more often, and I appreciated this because she always made thoughtful comments and brought unique insights to the conversation. So imagine my surprise, roughly a year later, when I attended a workshop to become an ally of undocumented students, and Maria was there. Not only was she there, but she was co-chair of the Undocu Scholars Coalition. And she stood up in front of a room of people, students, faculty, and staff, and told us her story about her personal experiences and what it was like being an undocumented student at Sonoma State. It struck me that speaking up in class takes some guts. You're going to be judged by your professor, potentially by a room full of peers, but it's easier when your participation grade is on the line. But speaking up in this way, in the way that Maria did, that highlights your marginalized status, and not for your own personal benefit, but to educate others, that is true bravery. Maria has since gone on to declare a second major in Chicano and Latino studies, doing original research under Dr. Mariana Martinez, and presenting it at national conferences. I know she's going to go out into the world and do great things and keep blazing a trail for undocumented students. It's been a pleasure advising and teaching Maria over the past 3 years, but truthfully, with all that she's taught me, I think I've gotten the better end of the bargain. Let's welcome Maria Nolasco Ramirez to the podium.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Can you all see me? Okay, good. Thank you, Dr. Boutin, for the wonderful introduction. And I am honored and humbled to be the speaker for the School of Social Sciences. I first want to thank my Heavenly Father for allowing me to get to this moment. And I would like to thank Dr. Alexis Boutin and Dr. John Wingard for this great opportunity. Mami, Pa, gracias por el apoyo, su sacrificio y por su amor incondicional. Tía Isabel, gracias por tomar la molestia de mandarme la ropa de nuestra región. Y a las mujeres indígenas, gracias por su trabajo laboral en el vestuario que hoy tengo puesto. Y gracias por permitirme compartir parte de su cultura hoy día. A mis abuelitos y a mi familia en México, muchísimas gracias por su apoyo transnacional. And I would like to thank my two younger brothers. It was both of you who kept me motivated these past 2 months to complete my degree. Thank you, David and Ruth, and the entire Yes We Can team for the check-ins, financial support, Dr. Mariana Martinez, Dr. Patricia Kim Rajal, and Dr. Adriana Foyo Cienfuentes, who unfortunately couldn't be here today. Thank you so much for all the mentorship and advice. And finally, thank you, class of 2018, for being here and for at least trying to stay awake. I know they made us wake up early. And I hope you all had a chance to get your coffee. So yes, my name is Maria Guadalupe Nolasco Ramirez. I am a first-generation college student. And like many of you, I will be the first in my family to attain a college degree. I am Latina, and I am one of the 11 million undocumented people who contribute and live in this country. These are people who have been stripped from their humanity by being called criminals, aliens, and most recently, animals. People who have sacrificed so much to give their children a better life, one without fear of violence that reigns in their homes. In their home countries, and a life full of opportunities to become individuals who will do great things in the world. My dear friends, we find ourselves living in difficult and unique times. Every day, it seems that like our country continues to go down a path of divisions. We live in a society where Americans are targeted by their race, religion, gender, sexuality, and legality. Instead of coming together to discuss these issues that affect us all, we have built borders that prevent us from having a constructive conversations with each other. Conversations that are crucially needed to make everyone feel safe. We must remember that borders are socially constructed. They are built out of our own biases, prejudice, fears, and our unwillingness to be self-reflective of the reasons for feeling threatened by those who are different from us. The time we are living in is also unique because we have the opportunity to apply the knowledge and education we have gained at Sonoma State to deconstruct these borders that continue to divide us. Today, we will walk across the stage and be recognized for completing a rigorous college education. By receiving our college diplomas, we are attesting to the nation and to the generations that come behind us that we are not only college educated and competitive for the job market, we are also attesting to our newly gained privilege. And with privilege comes power. And as most of you know from Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. This year, I had the pleasure of working with high school students. I was nervous to work with them because I had never worked with this age group before, and I could only recall the terrible memories I had of my high school experience. As the moments went by, the more I got to know my students at the academic and personal level, I began to have a shift in paradigms. I was no longer just a student taking college courses and working. I had become a mentor, a mini counselor, and an expert in the eyes of my students. They looked to me for guidance and trusted that the service I was giving them was going to benefit their future. At that moment, I realized I was in a position of power. Therefore, it was my responsibility to ensure the success of my students and to empower them to become their own advocates. My friends, perhaps not all of you will work in a school setting, but all of us will be moving into spaces where we will hold privilege and power to some extent. It is our responsibility as educated individuals to empower those who have had their voices silenced by unjust systemic oppressions. Let us not forget that communities of color continue to be victims of violence, that families continue to be separated due to broken and unjust immigration policies, and that people are victims of violent crimes because of their gender and sexuality. It is time we came together in unison, regardless of race, legality, and other identities we might identify as, and listen to each other to begin building bridges. Let us be a generation that not only speaks of change, but actively engages in making that change happen. It is time we walk into our social spaces with a mentality of building each other up and supporting one another. I am confident that this class, full of resilient and smart people who understand the importance of unity, will go out into the world and work together to build a better future for everyone. Class of 2018, let me be the first to congratulate you for persevering and reaching this point in your college career. We did it.
Thank you, Maria, for those inspiring words. You truly represent the Seawolf spirit. I would now like to invite Dr. Sam Cohen to come to the podium. Dr. Cohen is a professor in the Department of History and, as I mentioned earlier, recipient of the Excellence in Teaching Awards. I would also like to invite President Sakaki and Provost Vollendorf to come forward.
Will all candidates for master's degrees in the School of Social Sciences please rise? President Sakaki, on behalf of the School of Social Sciences, it is my privilege to recommend these students who are assembled before you as candidates for master's degrees under the requirements prescribed by the trustees of the California State University and the faculty of Sonoma State. Our candidates have devoted a great deal of time, of energy, and sacrifice in order to earn their degrees, so that each of them may be accorded their personal recognition. Their names will be read as they approach the podium and receive their diplomas. We thank Dr. Mary Halavej from the Department of History, Dr. Cynthia Boaz from the Department of Political Science, and Dr. Amy Kittelstrom from the Department of History for reading the names of each of our graduates. We also thank Dr. Maureen Buckley from the Department of Counseling for her assistance. I would like to now invite the candidates for master's degrees to come forward and be recognized. We request that the audience remain seated during this special moment so that each of our graduates and their families and friends can enjoy this special moment. We also ask that you hold your applause until the end of the presentation so that everyone's name can be heard. Ushers, please guide the candidates for master's degrees to the stage.
Carrie Ballotbutt.
Iliano Nieto Mora.
Jacquelina Orozco.
Chrissy Lee Tao.
Haley Beffel.
Elena Mitchell.
Caitlin Schmitz.
Rachel Kobe.
Tanya Trimble.
Alexandra Richardson.
Jenna M. Parisi.
Lauren Haynes.
Ariana Diaz de Leon Gonzalez.
Casey Valdez.
Molly McKinney.
Elizabeth Ketman.
Katie McVeigh Parrish.
Maya Labordette.
Brian Yuen.
James Muller.
Antoni Fajardo.
Alma Rodriguez.
Rebecca Roberts.
Mary McCammon.
Alicia Ferris. Elizabeth Frances Mueller. Mueller.
Tim Olneldachek.
Caitlin Cheng.
Erica Thompson.
Jessica Fagery.
Andrew Von Pinnen.
Kirsten DePerrier.
Elizabeth Sokolov.
Felice Hensley.
Yesenia Lisbeth Teodoro Chavez.
Alexandra Sixby Spring.
Jessica Salmeron.
Yasmin Ruiz.
President Sakaki, I am pleased to certify that the master's degree candidates standing before us here today have completed all the requirements set forth by the California State University and by the faculty of Sonoma State University for the degrees of Master of Arts in Counseling, Master of Arts in Cultural Resource Management. Master of Arts in History. Master of Public Administration. And the Master of Arts in Psychology.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I take great pleasure in conferring the appropriate degree upon each candidate who has satisfied the requirements and of granting you all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Will all candidates for bachelor's degrees from the School of Social Sciences please rise when your concentration is called and remain standing? Anthropology. History. Come on, history, let's go here. Human development. Political science. And psychology. President Sakaki, on behalf of the School of Social Sciences, it is my privilege to recommend these students who are assembled here before you as candidates for bachelor's degrees under the requirements prescribed by the trustees of the California State University and by the faculty of Sonoma State University. Thank you, and please be seated. Again, we please request that the audience remain seated during this special moment for our graduates and their families and their friends. We also ask that you hold your applause until the end of the presentation so that everyone's name can be heard. Ushers, please guide the candidates for bachelor's degrees to the stage.
While the graduates approach the stage, I would just like to say that it is okay, in fact encouraged, to clap for your friends and loved ones, but just do it in a way that we can continue to hear the other names. Thank you.
Austin Oman.
Peter Samhammer.
Roman Urikov.
Allison Ebersol.
Hattie Marshall.
Theodora Tosich.
Natalie Vargas.
Caitlin Rose.
Brianna Salazar.
Vanessa Grace Adams.
Rebecca McKenna.
Jasmine Lewis.
Adrian Herrera.
Dominique Blackwell.
Carolina Padilla.
Alexis Leary.
Sofia Leva.
Catalina Frausto.
Allison Adele Evans.
Allison Ray Hoover.
Sarah Elizabeth Regman.
DeMarco Anthony.
Josh Hernandez.
Jared White.
Victoria Yadel.
Caitlin Irene Young.
Alana Morgan Wilson.
Amanda Bell.
Jaroya Martin.
Latidra Brown.
Stephanie Solano.
Sarah Rose Masciano.
Mary T. Lucas.
Caden McQuilty.
Dylan Yadada King.
Miriam Lane.
Haley McGinnis.
Aubrey Blankenberg.
Nancy Pena Romero.
Nicole Patterson.
Madison Burrows.
Stephanie Rodriguez.
Jake Smirnoff.
Paige Elizabeth Gasper.
Emily Meyer.
Angelina Alice Bayona.
Brooke Brannigan.
Cassidy Folks.
Eric Nunez Aguilar.
Nicholas Silva. Jeremy Kitchevan.
Madeline Wright.
Simrit Jaranda.
Alicia Mary Flynn.
Kelly Bean McReynolds.
Elizabeth Christine Van Paveldi.
Brittany Taporo.
Rachel Silvia Gutierrez Albiles.
Brittany Salud.
Janelia Margarita Juan.
Minerva Alvarez.
Andrea Guadalupe Guzman.
Sophie Connolly.
Stephanie Renee Gabrielle Saunders.
Carly Ecock.
Valerie Bellinger.
Jennifer Seja.
Verence Portares.
Jason Kabanuk.
Mayra Reyes Lopez.
Taylor Shaw.
Nicole Roberts.
Julianne Wakefield.
Jeru Sargent.
Jacob Barros.
Andrew Estegoy.
Maria Guadalupe Nolasco Ramirez.
Zachary Foiber.
Bradley LaRue.
Carrie Larkin.
Alicia Sequeira.
Susie Littlewood.
Jennifer Marie Johnston.
Gabrielle Romo.
Mitchell Buckley.
Kevin Buckley.
Melissa Cole.
Brooke Owens.
Nicole Volmer.
Kylie Robinson.
Bibiana Corona.
Taylor Holmquist.
Kevin Garibaldi.
Raylin Talafili.
Emily Benny.
Stephanie Smith.
Tomas Honzik. Oh, Thomas.
Matthew Mall.
Cody Bryant Zagowski.
Erica Jasmine Davila Alanis.
Andrew Munch.
Adeline Pliez.
Taylor Marie Owens.
Sarah Ruby Caden.
Miskana Ferlasi.
Victorian Jean Ochoa.
Deanna Crawford.
Alisa Burris.
Rihanna Kuipers.
Noah Green.
Jacob Garcia.
Jerry Magorian.
Vanessa Woods.
Benjamin Buckner.
Richard Johnson.
Darren Rigo.
Kelly Blake.
Alberto Reese.
Dylan Ratto.
Alana Wiley.
Nick McCormick.
Jonna Elvin.
Robert Lanier.
Michaela Franza.
Danielle Ray.
Kara Brooks.
Kelsey Lorenz.
Jessica Nunez.
Alexandra Blair Hartzman.
Valeria Quintana Anderson.
Mika Workman.
Rebecca Catron.
Rachel Miles.
Sabrina Hatsuki Hawthorne.
Ricardo Alfredo Padilla Sanchez.
Brittany Edmondson.
John Sutter.
Julian Lavanchi.
Aaron Harsh Hudspeth.
Matthew Richards.
Jackson Berman.
Leah Lavanda.
Brock Early.
Omar Santiago.
Christian James Delagnas.
Trenton James Wells.
Jack Giles Murphy.
Michael Jacobson.
Ashley Bernice Alvarez.
Camille Schutze.
Casey Bauer.
Cindy Rios.
Hannah Cronin.
Griselda Arazo Hernandez.
Allison Serrano.
Jordan Bishop.
Devin Brecht.
Alana Tobias Bechtel.
Kayla Harba.
Kristen Herman.
Oriel Arthur.
Stefan Grace.
Scott Steinberg.
Daniel Harrington.
Justin Louise Boyd Kentoff.
Tertia Powell.
Alyssa Welts.
Mariel May.
Michelle Parrish.
Tereya Perring.
Crystal Alejandra Mira.
Rosalie Herman.
Alejandra Areguin.
Rachel Fuller.
Jenna Marie Cerrone.
Samara Hansen-Ballou.
Erin Ackerley.
Kendra Lynn Bowles.
Kylie Jacobs.
Danielle Scott.
Amanda Lee Plant.
Kelly Prager.
Kelly Roberts.
Haley Snyder.
Jensen Self.
Kaylin Ortega.
Marissa Derea.
Katie Langner. Do I switch places?
Hannah Lawson.
Gabrielle Betancourt.
Tess Reddick.
Kari Engel. Daniela Garcia.
Sergio Toscano.
Morgan Sterney.
Molly Sutherland.
Kelsey M. Miller. Madeline Klein. Marina Asen.
Jamie Corder.
Ruben Martinez. Jesse DeVito. John Lawrence Madamo.
Mark Austin Fannin.
Thomas James Brian Wilson McCarthy.
Samuel God.
Natalie Lopez.
Adriana Crespin.
Alexandra Dion.
Yesenia Isabel Seda.
Sophia Crosby.
Corey John.
Eric Figueroa.
Ryan Hastings. Congratulations, Ryan.
Jessica Branson.
Amy Schlotti.
Danny Marie Welch.
Katie Mae Mortensen.
Haley Maddox.
Kyle Herr.
Michael Yanis. Megan Conklin. Leela Hammond. Erica Park. Analicia Garcia Blair. Megan Dennis. Shelby Atwood. Amanda Dodson. Irish Krings. Wendy Lindberg. Emily Tran. Vanessa Rangel Vasquez. Jordan Alvarenga. Isaac Briones. Patrick McPartland. Sarah Koska. Delia Gonzalez. Layla Allery. Sarah Joyce. Kenneth Rowan. Morgan Claire Begwell. Adriana Torres Garcia. Susie Kadoran. Bryce Robert Williams. Rachel Miyako Hennessy. Mitchell Sensei. Eric Aldal. Guy Fonseca. Catherine Maria Chilidona. Bianca Ruiz. Serafin Lopez. Alicia Borges. Mariela Rivera. Darlene Banuelos Martinez. Allison Camille Thornton. Alana Raquel Pierce. Rihanna Pais. Jacob Avila. Natalie Cisneros. Rachel Lou Ager. Eva Oliveros. Gabrielle Segarini. Josephine Cade. Alexa Magalski. Chloe Medrano. Karina Velasquez. Kelly Lynn Woolley. Yesenia Manso. Alexis O'Toole. Catherine Ann Siegel. Callie Lacouture. Lily Carlin. Chelsea Valine. Bailey Hall. Rain Caldwell Bar Paniazo. Aremi Cruz. Rebecca Fong. Cameron Farrington. Jasmine Karina Aguilera. Kiara May Boykin. Samantha Skiles. Natalie Mandeville. Olivia Neva. Noelle Mercure. Ashley Warner. Emily Loffman. Christy Ann Miller. Sarah Elizabeth Brooks. Tiffany Munoz. Jordan Key. Misa Wolf. Tiana Marie Harris. Julia Schott. Alexis Valenzuela. Aubrey Lope. Asensio Jimenez Patino, sorry. Tonita Barajas. Katiana Kleis. Moises Roberto de Leon. Maya Raymond Brennis. Adrienne Lou Jane Heron. Brianna Marie Giacomelli. Daisy Vargas.
Cecilia Miranda.
Andrea Sigarasti.
Ben Heinrich.
Joseph Michel.
Pierre Pegalotti.
Will all the candidates for the bachelor's degrees in the School of Social Sciences please rise? President Sakaki, I am pleased to certify that this rowdy bunch of graduates in front of us today have completed all the requirements established by the trustees of the California State University and by the faculty of Sonoma State University for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology, Bachelor of Arts in History, Bachelor of Arts in Human Development, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, and wait for it, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology.
Wow. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I take great pleasure in conferring the appropriate degree upon each candidate who has satisfied the requirements and of granting you all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Now, to signify that the bachelor's degrees have been earned, you may now move the tassel to the left. Congratulations.
Will all the graduates please join me in expressing our appreciation to the faculty and staff of Sonoma State University whose hard work and dedication have helped you achieve this goal. Please be seated. It is my great pleasure to reintroduce the Copeland Creek Brass, conducted by their director, Brian Wilson, along with Sonoma State student Rachel Levine, to perform the Sonoma State University alma mater. You will find the words on page 4 of your program.
Our challenges we have faced and love kept us strong. Sonoma, we celebrate how far we all have come. Though we live in different ways, we're here together on this bright day. We thank you, Sonoma State, and now a new chapter starts. We'll hold on to all your lessons like treasure within our heart. Our challenges we have faced and love kept us strong. We're here now to celebrate the honors we have won. Though we live in different ways, we're here together on this bright day. Sonoma State, for giving us this new start. We'll hold on to all your lessons like sunshine within our heart.
Thank you. And I'd like to invite Logan Pitt, alumni representative, to the podium.
It is my pleasure to welcome all of our new graduates to the alumni family. And to recognize all of you as alumni, you'll be receiving a special Seawolf pin from the Alumni Association as you exit. Wear that Seawolf paw with pride. Congratulations.
What comes next, you're wondering? First, congratulations to the class of 2018. We are so very proud of you. You made it through college and you made it through your commencement ceremony. It's a pretty good day. I want to remind you that you have entered an alumni family that is more than 3 million people strong in the California State University. That is a powerful statement to the power of public education, so wear that badge with pride. Congratulations to you. There's only one component left to this ceremony, and that is the recessional. So we're going to ask all audience members to please remain seated while first the platform party and then the graduates exit out to the courtyard, and that's where everyone can reunite with your grads and take your pictures and enjoy the rest of the day. So without further ado, and with one more congratulations, I'm going to ask the platform party to please begin the recessional.
Thank you.